This is a production of Kapiolani Community College.
Your toilet paper fails.
Shig happens
When you wipe your baby's bum.
Shig happens
When you make that fine BM.
Shig happens
When you feel that slip and dip.
Shig happens. Wash your hands, 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 wash your hands. Shig happens. Shig happens.
Hurling chunks, hurling all the day. How much fun to watch them eat when the family's here to stay. Hey! Hi, welcome to Shig Happens. Shig, Shigella comes from this stuff that's in my hand. It's kind of sticky, it sticks with you. And this show is all about keeping this out of your food and lots of other things that we can do to keep your holidays safe this episode. This is Hanachristkwanzicha, where we're going to be celebrating the holidays and making sure that you don't get sick, that you don't get your family sick, and that you have a really good time. So let's get on with it. And now for some holiday emails. Frank from Honolulu asks, is it true that matzo balls are the Jewish version of mountain oysters? Oy vey, Frank, there's no such animal as a matzo to get the balls from. And I should know because my grandmother was Jewish, and that makes me 1/8 Jew. So for the benefit of everyone in my audience who doesn't know what a mountain oyster is, much less a matzo ball, here's the lowdown. Here we are in the Ko'olau mountain range, searching for the mythical mountain oyster. Oh my God, look, there's some right now. Can you believe it? You shouldn't. Mountain oysters don't exist, that's fake. Mountain oysters are actually the steer's testicles that are cut off in the spring. And unlike their ocean namesake, they're not eaten raw. You actually have to cook those things. Whereas matzo balls are made from a cracker meal, matzo cracker meal, that's made from water and flour. It's not seasoned very well, so there's normally a little bit of chicken flavor thrown in to give them a little bit of flavor. So today we're going to be talking about matzo balls and how to cook them safely, and actually serve them safely too. Which brings us to our first Hanachristkwanzicha food safety tip. How to safely make knaid, or matzo balls for us Philistines. Here comes my Jewish grandmother, Hadassah, now. Let's ask her.
It's Hadassah, you stupid goy.
Muddy, has anybody ever told you how much striking resemblance to my beautiful wife, Allison?
Muti, you smart aleck food cop.
Oh, but Moody, have you washed your hands yet before you came into the kitchen?
I taught you everything you know.
You did?
Oy vey.
So now Muti is going to show us how to make matzo balls. Let's start with the ingredients. We've got 2 eggs that we're going to separate later. We got 3 tablespoons of chicken fat. Hold it up, hold it up. Okay. We've got 6½ cups of chicken stock and 3/4 cups of matzo meal, all measured out. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And of course, the secret spice that Muti makes herself, 1 teaspoon of secret family spice. So how in the world do you get soft chicken fat? So how do you get soft chicken fat? Well, the process was I boiled some chicken with some vegetables and herbs for about 3 hours until it made the stock, and then I strained it off, and then I cooled it down, put it into the refrigerator, and all the fat comes up to the top, and then you just scrape it off. Muti, no! What are you doing? You're not supposed to separate the egg with your hands, especially with those rings on. Those rings
Oh,
carry
you
all
stupid
sorts
boy.
of
Just take them
bacteria.
off.
Oh, man. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Why don't you use this nice egg separator I got for you last year at Hanukkah?
Why spend your money on something
Here, let me
like
hold
that
that for
when
you.
you've
Look,
got hands?
Look at how easy it is.
Oh, you're getting me all verklempt.
Oh, look at this. See how easy that is? That
Oy
egg
vey.
white just falls right off of there with a little help.
Give your Muti
Oh,
some sugar.
I don't know about that sugar stuff, Muti.
So Muti kicked me out of the kitchen so that I wouldn't learn her secret recipe. But it turns out I know it anyway because it's from the joy of cooking. So the first step is you separate the egg yolks and the egg whites, and that's been done. Then once you've done that, then you mix the egg yolks with your chicken fat. And the chicken fat should be warm but not hot. You don't want to cook the egg yolks. Second step is you add your warm chicken broth to that. And the chicken broth, again, it should be hot but not too hot because you don't want to cook those egg yolks. Your third step is you mix in the matzo meal. And I would recommend that you use a rubber spatula instead of your whisk for this, because then you can use the rubber spatula to scrape down the sides of the bowl and get all of the matzo meal incorporated. So in the fourth step, this is where you fold in the firmly whipped egg whites. This is something you can do prior to the starting to mix, so you have them ready. They want to be firm, but not too dry. And then your fifth step is once those are all folded in and everything's incorporated, you put it in the refrigerator and refrigerate at least 1 hour to get it nice and firm. After that hour, you form into little balls and you let them cook until they're cooked all the way through. They should be at least 165 degrees inside. And for maximum enjoyment of your balls, eat them immediately.